We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the All-Stars. The A's have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Jose Barrios gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Stepping up now, Robbie Grossman. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 8, Javi Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez recovers, and a good throw just beats him. Kemp retired, and there's 1 away. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 on the ground to second for Baez. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Now here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Oakland is on top in this one, 1-0. Sean Manaea gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
The pride and joy of Andrew in high school and Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox. one of the tougher lefties who reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Favorable call in there for a strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Lindor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Here's Javi Baez, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this one misses for ball four. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. His career numbers against Minaya. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
After trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI base hit right there, Dero.
Yeah, now you know from an offensive standpoint, pitcher better step up next inning. We went out and put a crooked number up on the board after you gave up 1 early. Time for you to grind it out for the Bulls.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And he is under the tag at the plate as the runner scores to make it 3-1.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league with extra resolve, he's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Laureano is right there, one down. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping into the box, Vimael Mashi, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 3 runs already home here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and it's 1-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Another 2-2 offering.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's the 0-1. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 1 inning in the books here. San Juan is out in front, 3-1. Digging in, Marcus Semien, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This is foul right side. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Popped him up. Baez is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seven, the center fielder, number 22.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's have made this a 3-2 ball game now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
So now to the plate, Sean Murphy.
The catcher.
And it's fouled away.
Murphy.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Fargas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. The All-Stars are out on top 3-2. At the plate, Janeshwi Fargas. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Fargas.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And there's ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line drive base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. A pitch out. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box, but just in second. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. The 1-0 home. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. And it's fine. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking at his career totals, Baez comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of 500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. And he'll be back in standing up. Fouled off. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So 2 on with 2 away, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Rosario moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fouled away. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So digging in now, Tony Kemp. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, Hero. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Matt Olson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They're down 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
The right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Hit hard but foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Roberto Perez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vimael Mashi. He drew a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box now, Victor Caratini, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. lays off for ball one. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2. So stepping in, Janeski Fargas, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse, but this will land untouched. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Fargas is on his way home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-back.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. San Juan leads this one 6-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. And the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Heading out towards shallow right. Rosario is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Ramon Laureano is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Oakland. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
The second baseman, Javi Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Carlos Correa waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Mike Fiers answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Mike Fiers.
Carlos Correa will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Hey, in this day and age where runs are at a premium, you certainly can't give any free passes. Had a rough go commanding the strike zone, gave up 4 walks, and that really hurt him in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
1-1 the count now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. San Juan leads it 6-2. Stepping in, Chad Pinder. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Javi Baez.
Riding in, Robbie Grossman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. Rosario is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Kemp. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. A's are gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Roberto Perez.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
First offering on its way. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Perez, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman.
Digging in, Vimael Mashi. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Victor Caratini.
At the plate, Victor Caratini. Line towards center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Edwin Diaz.
Ready now, Janeshwi Fargas. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fires, pauses. Here's the 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Francisco Lindor would be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy La Stella. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella. One and 2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Mushing has got it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. No one out with a runner at second. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a pickoff play at second and a dive, but he's back in. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Javi Baez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out and a runner on second base. helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two, here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Count remains full.
He's going to eliminate that pitch right there. He was all over that, just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he's not going to see that pitch again.
Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Will. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
At the plate now, Sean Murphy, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
I'm trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
First pitch on its way. Chad Pinder is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
The right fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch. Back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
In now, Roberto Perez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Vimael Machine, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Two out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Robbie Grossman will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
Matty D, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Rosario.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Up next is the first baseman, Matt Olson.
At the plate, Matt Olson. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he missed that time. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. The All-Stars are out in front here, 6-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Victor Caratini. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in, and there's one down now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another shot now. Janeshwi Fargas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 as he chases the slider. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2 and 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Francisco Lindor. He swings and grounds it to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1-0 the count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in, Ramon Laureano. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Diaz, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Settling in now, Sean Murphy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on at first is in time to get him, and the All-Stars have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. San Juan posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jose Barrios earns the win, his second. Sean Manaea permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.